My name is Dan Flitner. I'm a swimmer here at Liberty University, and I've been swimming for about 16 years. The most impactful event on my life is definitely having surgery on my shoulder and that recovery period of being out of the water and away from a sport I enjoyed and being away from my teammates for about 13 months of my life. Just, basically almost being isolated from sports, which is something that I based a lot of my life around. The biggest struggle during rehab and recovery is definitely just being away from the sport. Like I said before, is you go from a lifestyle of just being engrossed in it, it's basically all you do after school, to being completely dependent on somebody, losing the alone time in the water because you spend so much time alone in your own head. And then definitely as well, just that the frustration of recovery not being being able to do what you were able to do previously anymore. I think I lean the most on friends and family, both post-surgery as well as through the recovery process and rehab as well. Like I said, I couldn't drive, so being wholly dependent on them for rides, as well as just the mental side of it. Coming out of surgery, it's kind of a lonely feeling, not being able to do anything and just having kind of that incapability. I grew a lot in mentality, understanding how to be mentally tough, understanding how to fight through difficult things, and understanding kind of where my identity lay, that it wasn't completely in the sport that I was so engrossed with, but it was also just in me as a person and in my relationship with Christ.
My name's Jonathan Holloway, and I've known Dan for about 4 years. He definitely, his work ethic was always good, but it definitely got even better. I've never seen him work that hard in my entire life. He worked every single day basically to get his shoulder back to where he could swim again. And so he also grew a lot closer to his family and friends because he had to rely on them basically all the time because he couldn't do anything by himself. And so he definitely also grew closer to God. And yeah.
It feels amazing to be coming back into the sport. I love being able to compete again. My first meet was 2 weeks ago, and I hit personal best times in all of the events that I had swam before. And for me, that was just such a huge moment, such a relief to know that, these past couple months, there's been the fear of plateauing, the fear of just not being able to do what I used to be able to do. And to smash everything I'd done before in my first meet back was such a feeling that just lifts you up and really just makes you want to continue competing. So yeah, having an injury scare is never fun no matter what it is, especially when it's a previous injury. Going through that mental just kind of, is this kind of back where I'm at? Am I going to have to start back from square one? Because like I said, 13 months of rehab is a very, very long time to go through. And honestly, at my age, with only having about 2 years left in my swimming career in college, 2 years, 13 months out of that is a big chunk, and you start to get the fears of just, am I even going to be able to come back from it? But like you said, it was just an injury scare. Luckily, everything's going well now. So the future definitely holds a lot of more just strengthening of my shoulder, rehabbing my shoulder, just trying to make sure I stay healthy. Definitely fight that battle every day with it. But at the same time, I think it also holds a very good career for the rest of my time here at Liberty, and ability to continue swimming no matter. My name is Dan Flitner, and this is my comeback story.